So I just finished my last final here at Cambridge, and the feelings are kind of bittersweet. On one hand, I'm happy to not have classes anymore, but on the other hand, that means my time here is almost done. I just really wanted to make this video now that I'm done, and I figure I'll show you a bit around the little hole that I've been living in for the past about 7 weeks. So, yeah, I guess let's start with my hostel that I live in. Across the street from me, which is part of the same hostel, is where Charles Darwin lived.
So let's start the tour from my bedroom door, and if you walk out and turn to the left, then there's a staircase, which leads you down to this balcony thing, which unfortunately I never used. I'm not really sure why, because it was pretty nice. It was just kind of relaxing. But if you go back down and continue going down, you get to the shower room, which was a little weird because it was just a giant room with a shower, and the toilet, which was annoying because I had to go all the way down the stairs every morning to use the bathroom. Pain in the ass. But if you walk outside, then yeah, so I lived on this pretty quiet street, which was kind of nice, and right across the street you can see there's a sign that says that Charles Darwin lived there forever ago. And this is the Fitzwilliam Museum, which was on the corner of my block, and I never went to for some reason, though I really should have since it was so close to me, but whatever. And so this is my walk, and so now we've hit Pembroke College, which is one of the colleges that was part of the program, and this was the college that I was a part of. It was a college that I had a meal plan to, so I ate here, and I could print stuff for free here, and the porters there always helped me with anything I needed. And there was a music room here, which was pretty cool. If I had gone straight instead of turning, I would have gotten to the cafe, which was nice. There was like a bar and stuff. And then we hit the library, and the library made me feel magical because you had to have a special card to open it, and they gave me a special card, and so I wave it, and then the magical doors open, and I feel magical. And then you walk into the library, and there's just like these shelves of books on both sides, and just freaking gorgeous. But if we go back out and we keep walking, then we hit a bunch of more colleges, which were really cool. And then Corpus Clock, which always had a bunch of tourists around it, which is crazy. And then King's College, which is the other college that was affiliated with my program. This is where I had my art class, actually. And they're super serious about keeping off their grass. And then this is the King's College Chapel, which is freaking beautiful, and that organ is gorgeous, and the stained glass windows, oh my god. Also, to get into King's College and to get into the chapel, you have to pay, and so I felt kind of cool because I just like waved my card in front of the porter people that were standing by the door, and they let me in for free. Mostly because I had to take classes there, but we also had other advantages like being able to go punting in the backs. And so now we continue walking and we get to this private gate, which leads to the library, which also has a special card that I wave in front of it and opens the door and it lets me in, and I feel magical again, which is awesome. This library is weird because you have to go up the stairs right when you get through the door, but whatever. And then you walk in and there's like this beautiful library. And then the Backs, which is in the backs of King's College, and it's just like this river that's freaking gorgeous, and people go punting on it all the time, and we got to go for pretty cheap. And then we continue our walk to class with a little detour to go to the market, which was there every day, and they just sold like random crap. And yeah, so now I'm walking back to the main street so that I can continue walking to class. And so this is like filled with tourists all the time, and so it was like a dodging game. And the Vaults is a bar that I used to go to a lot, which is like this underground thing, and so they had like live music all the time, which was pretty cool. And so now we get to where I had my classes, which was the Cambridge Union Society. I went after classes were over, and so it's kind of dead and it's kind of eerie, but this is like the cafe seating area, where I ate lunch most of the time. And this is the bulletin board where they posted stuff that was going on every day, which is weird because it's all empty. But then if you go up the stairs, then we have a pool table that you can play pool on. And if you walk the other way, then you get to the old library, which is where I had one of my classes. And it's kind of weird because I just like had lectures in a library, but there was a really pretty view, so that was pretty cool, though very distracting. So now this video, the narration that I recorded is in Israel, which is like forevers after that was originally recorded, but whatever, bear with me. Basically, Cambridge was beautiful, and I just really needed to make like a little tour, mostly for myself so that I'd remember everything about where it was, but I hope you enjoyed it. I know this video is kind of long, so I'm not going to talk anymore, but yeah, I'll see you soon. Love ya! Also, one more thing. The music that you heard in the background of this video is by this guy, Will Robert, who I found, he was busking on the streets of Cambridge, and I thought he was freaking amazing. And so I asked him if I can use his music in a video, and he said that's fine. So yeah, he was really good. I'm gonna miss being able to see him, but yeah, what can you do? Maybe I'll be back in Cambridge again soon.